Once upon a time, there was a man named Roy who lived in a deserted flat. His face is flawed and no one wants to be friends with him. He collects can for a living and everywhere he goes, he will be laughed at. Soon, he finds a blind cat starving by the side of a trash can. He decided to take the cat home. Roy feed his cat named Machim at the corner of his room. Machim sniffed and indulged in her meal. Every day, when Roy wants to go to work, Machim will accompany him to the door. He took a peek at his cat and gave a big smile. Machim sit in front of the door waiting for Roy to come back home. As usual, doing his everyday routine. Roy getting ready to go out to do his daily work. Machim suddenly came and started meowing. As Roy tried to prevent her to follow him out, she meowed continuously with her sad face. Roy finally gave up and let her follow him out. Machim followed him closely wherever he went. After a while, they stopped at the dumpster on a back street. He starts doing his work, picking up an empty can from the trash. Suddenly, two boys approached them and made fun of Roy and his cat.
Look at that! Ugly cat for ugly master.
Roy was startled. He and his cat stared at each other. Roy ignored those rude boys. He patted Machim's head as if nothing happens. Then, he continues digging the dumpster for empty cans. Meanwhile, Machim played along, chasing the flies away not far from the dumpster. After that, she found a leftover food. Machim is very excited for food and lifted her nose in the air. She sniffed the food out and ate happily. Meanwhile, Roy, who just finished collecting the cans, called for Machim.
Machim! Machim!
Since there is no reply from Machim, he looked for her around the block. Unfortunately, he finds his cat laying stiff next to what looked like food. Roy was shocked. He quickly ran towards his cat and saw white foam coming out of its mouth. He looked at a small box that contains the leftover food. It is almost empty. He is certain that the food was poisonous. Roy knelt down next to his cat. He looks devastated. Roy realized that Machim, who he considered his family, has died. Roy cried. His tears fell on Machim's body. Suddenly, a bright light formed and filled Machim's body. Then, a beautiful girl appeared in front of Roy. The girl smiled at Roy and introduced herself to him.
Hi Roy, my name is Rose. I know that you startled, but I'm also Machim, the blind cat that you've taken care of. I was cursed to be an ugly cat because I used to overly proud of my beauty. I hurt people's heart by saying bad things about them, and the only way to gain back my old self, I need to find someone that sincerely loved me in the ugly form. I was so regret with my mistakes, but thanks to you, I get my body back.
Roy was speechless and could not believe his eyes. Suddenly, he feels pain on his face for a moment. He touches his face and took a peek at the pieces of broken mirror near him. He was shocked seeing his reflection. Originally, Rose was sworn to be an ugly cat as she was overly proud of her beauty. Roy's sincerity eliminated Rose's curse and indirectly eliminated his flawed face. They ended up living happily together.